Lizette, it is time
I know.
for one of my favorite events of the day, the Great Klutz Craft Off.
Michael, you've been waiting all week for this. I'm so excited.
I have. So for those of you who don't know, Klutz Craft kits come with all the materials needed to get started. They have crystal clear instructions and tons of positive reinforcements and tips. These crafting activities are perfect for the waning days of summer. Can we say road trip activities? And as kids really gear up for the return to school.
They are perfect. Craft kits are a great way to encourage your child to embrace their personal style with clever and fun craft projects. And
the team at Klutz comes up with so many cool activity ideas.
They do. For this next video, we asked 3 of the Klutz team members to volunteer for a fun event. We invite our creative experts for a friendly competition and a time limit to showcase off their crafts.
So they had 1 hour to use this kit, the Cute Cafe, to make the best, the most creative, the cutest cafe that they could possibly make. There was angst. There was an explosion of beads at one point.
What else?
And there was a toaster oven.
Oh my goodness.
So let's give a virtual drum roll for the Great Klutz Craft Off!
Hi, my name is Gina.
Hi, my name is Cormac.
My name is Caitlin.
I love crafting. Crafting is great. It's fun. And I agreed to this challenge because it sounded like a fun activity to do, to go up against 2 of my coworkers. So we'll see.
I want to show up Gina and Caitlin.
I've actually made this kit many times. I made all of the tiny little food in the kit. My strategy here is going to be trying to make it a little bit different, trying to add, I think, a lot of glitter and a little sparkle is really going to bring it to life and make it a bit different than Gina and Cormac's.
My strategy for today is to read the instructions because they are very important and hopefully will help me succeed today.
My strategy is to start with the base. So the Cute Cafe itself, the paper craft, because that's the bones, and then afterwards comes the beauty.
The hardest part of this kit for me is going to be the time. I spend a lot of time crafting, making sure everything looks really good for the camera, and I know it's going to be a challenge to get everything sort of like ready and looking good in our time limit.
For me, the hardest thing for this particular project is baking the clay because I have not done that. And I'm not too familiar. I bake in real life. I bake cookies and cakes, but not clay, so this will be interesting.
The hardest part is going to be that I've never done this before. So I've done kits like this, like Klutz Mini Camper and Klutz Pet Adoption Truck, but I've never done this kit in particular.
For me, this really helps me feel like I'm a kid again. Just making tiny food, making a whole little world that I get to design is really fun.
I think it's really cool. The Cute Cafe is super trendy and it looks awesome. Like I'd like to eat here.
It's so cute! That's what I like about Cute Cafe, that it's so cute. Everything is little and small and tiny, and it's just so adorable. Okay, so my project is a tropical themed cafe. It has, you can see I used lots of lush materials for the leaves and foliage. And on the base, I used some construction paper and crunched it all up so that it has like a barky texture, like a tree. And then we have our tropical birds enjoying their waffle this afternoon.
So my story is a young couple are meeting for a date first time, and then it starts to rain. But so they meet and take shelter at this rainy day cafe. That was my theme.
I made a Mermaid Cafe, really sort of sticking with the original cute cafe as much as possible, and then adding some details on it to create the mermaid vibe. So it's got some sparkles and bubbles, and the special of the day is kelp waffles. I've also got a couple of mermaid frappuccinos for the guests to share at their outdoor bistro table, and a couple of donuts on display in the case out front.
My favorite part of the project is actually the little birds. I had a lot of fun making them. I did not think that they would be so adorable.
Well, I really like this cloud with the tinsel. I saw this beautiful pink tinsel and I wanted to use it. And I saw the white pom-poms, and I tried to make a little scaffolding and to make a clouds. I didn't have enough time to really get to thread the rain-in tassels, but I was really happy with it.
I really like the Mermaid Tails. They were kind of my secret weapon. I actually pulled them from another Klutz book called The Marvelous Book of Mermaids. And I had some extra tails and the seahorses on hand. So I was able to add those and really bring the mermaid vibe together very quickly. I was really afraid that because I had started with the clay, I wasn't going to have enough time to do the building at the end. So there are a lot of little extra details like the countertops I just kind of shoved in at the last minute. So it was definitely a big scramble to get that cafe built as quickly as I could.
What I discovered about the kit is that I had a lot of fun with the clay than I had thought I would, because clay sometimes people think that it's messy, but this was actually really clean to use, and baking them was really fun.
It's the textiles on this thing are amazing. The floor is tiled and the roof is tin. Like all the different details have like this little carpet. There's just so much little detail in these things. It's amazing.
I kind of wish I had more time to make more food. I have little waffles. I spent a lot of time marbling the clay. That's actually one of my favorite techniques to use with clay. It's a little unexpected, and you don't always know how your finished project is going to look, but it gives a really fun, unexpected element. Ooh, I probably would have made more cats. I really like the little cats in the book. I was only able to make one, but I think having like mermaid cat vibe to it with a lot more cats in different colors would have looked really cute.
I was thinking about adding downspouts, and I never ended up doing that.
If I had 15 more minutes, I probably would have added some more texture to the base, maybe some more pastries, because actually working with the clay was a lot of fun. So I would have made more waffles and more donuts and more cakes.